Hi, welcome back to another podcast. This is Out and About. Today we have a special guest that is Gabriel Wong. So,
also known as
hold
Gabe.
up. Also known as Gabe. But by the time we're filming this and this will be posted, he will be already in Singapore, completing his High Rocks challenge.
That's insane.
That's insane. So, welcome Gabe. So before we start, actually, on our previous episode, we have a question for you. Do you have any close friends?
Sorry. Like
a
how we
bit of
end our previous episodes and how we end most episodes are, we would ask our guests, which would be you, for example, our previous guests, we ask them a question like, what would they want to ask the next guest? From like
okay.
CEO of a diary. I'm not sure if you know.
Yeah.
So like the person gave us a question, and now Hayden will ask you the question.
Okay. But afterwards, you also have to come up with a question for the next guest. Not now, maybe down the line.
yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any close friends or friends in general who are foreigners?
Who are foreigners?
Close friends.
Close.
Close.
Close,
Yes or no first?
Yes.
Okay, yes. How was your precipitation of foreigners before becoming friends with this person and after getting to know this person as a friend?
I think initially he was I would say he gives off a very weird aura.
Weird aura?
Yeah.
In a good way?
I think it's a very good and bad way.
Okay, let me guess. I think I know.
I
Let's
think
not say the name. You say.
I think I know this person.
Yeah.
Do I know the person?
You don't know.
But I think after a while we bonded through dark humor. Like dark humor.
Wait,
And then
question.
after-
Is he dark in himself?
Yeah.
Hey yo.
My expectation, I thought was Wilson actually.
Oh no.
It's not because Wilson is like such a shy person.
Yeah.
But okay, I think I really know who
Yeah.
Alright.
But I think after getting to know him, he's damn chill.
Damn
I
chill.
mean, we have the same kind of humor, so
That's mad. What did he say? What
yeah.
Off camera.
But
Right.
yeah, that is probably one of the things that probably a friendship that I didn't
expected.
expected. Yeah, because again he isn't from my semester also,
Oh.
but he usually comes
True.
around to our classes.
Just
And
check
then it's like,
out,
oh yeah,
hang
just
out.
check out, checking in on your junior. I think
Wow.
you're not really our junior, he's the same age, so
But it was in a higher semester.
yeah.
Basically that.
So
Mm.
yeah, so that's that.
Alright. So we would like to know, like, first of all, your story. Like, for those who are watching, obviously you can see Gabe is using a wheelchair. But for those who are
Actually, they can't
listening,
see.
Gabe is also using a wheelchair. Now that you know. So like, but it wasn't always in a wheelchair, right, Gabe?
Yeah.
So like, we would like to know your like how did you end up using a wheelchair?
See my bang dude.
This is set up, right?
Well, it's just a setup for you to go forward into the track.
Yo.
But yeah, I think it was around 2020 July. I think during the first MCO. So I think
Oh, how convenient! You're already at home.
yeah, right. I was already at home. But,
Got spent.
bro, you're coming down yes already.
Yeah, this
But
point.
yeah. I think that time was during the first MCO, so everybody's at home, and that was my first semester in degree. Yeah, so I think it was around July, nearing finals. Yeah.
Also, which semester were you in?
That time I was in semester 1, so I was actually Taylor's first online batch.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
For Arki.
Architecture.
No, I think for everything, for online.
Everything.
Yeah. 2020 March was the first online batch for Taylor's for any
For any
course,
courses and subjects,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Were you there also?
No, I wasn't.
I was there also.
I was like the hybrid. It was you can come like optional that one.
But it was that first, right? Or was it fully online first?
fully online.
Yeah.
It was fully online.
Those are the
OGs.
glory days, bro.
Yeah.
Somehow my CGPA went up.
I wonder why.
Dean's list. After MCO, I never got these lists again.
But yeah,
Interesting.
so that was the time where I actually fell sick. So how it started off was I actually had fever, like out of the blue one day, and I thought it was COVID. Then I was a bit scared, so I went to do like COVID tests and all. I went to do COVID tests and all.
Yeah.
I went to do COVID test and all.
I went to do COVID test and it wasn't. So I think next day I started getting more symptoms, like I started having headaches. I started having photophobia. Photophobia is basically sensitivity to light. So when you see like the lights, you start having.
That's ironic though, like you're a photophobia but you're also a photographer.
Oh, go bus, not bad. But yeah, after that I went to the hospital. I was about to say check into the hospital, but no. I admitted to the hospital.
Okay. Check in, what's up?
Yeah, I went into the hospital, I got admitted, and then I think by the first day, I already lost my ability to walk. And then by the second day, I already lost somewhat my consciousness, so I wasn't in like the right mind, right state of mind. And then by the third day, I was in coma already.
Also just
Yeah, it's just like boom, like that.
So technically to you, it was like the first day, second day, like slowly losing
Everything,
your consciousness, and the third day you didn't even know it was third day, right?
Yeah, I didn't know already.
Like, could you explain to us like, because like I heard a lot about comas and whatnot. Like you are still there, as in you can hear and maybe somewhat respond, but like you just can't. Your normal functions of responding aren't there. So like, could you like describe it,
So,
like your experiences?
I feel everybody's coma is like a personal experience for me. It felt like a sleep because I was in coma for a month.
oh,
Yeah, I was
long.
in coma for a month. So by the time I woke up, it felt like just one night of sleep.
So was it like a? I mean, like because like we sleep like usual dream.
Yeah.
So was it like a dream? Long
Yeah, it was
ass
a very
dream,
long
and then you
dream.
like hear.
But even in that dream, I have dreams also. Yeah, so
Inception.
Yeah, it's an inception moment. So basically, what I dreamt of was I was in a hospital. Ironically, also in a hospital, and every day I would just wake up. I will have like three glasses on the table. I'll pick one which I can see, and then I'll walk to another bed and sleep, and the cycle repeats.
But like, were you like consciously able to think? Like obviously the cycle was repeating, but did it
No,
not
I feel
cross-
like it's like a very NPC thing.
like what?
So it's just
NPC thing.
Oh,
So it's like a
continuous-
repetitive cycle.
you never like suddenly think of breaking up from the
Yeah,
cycle, no.
yeah. It's just a loop, I guess. Yeah. So by the time I woke up,
But you knew it was a loop.
Did you knew it? Or you just
I
like?
feel like it was probably like a maze, It's like, like going to the next bed will probably, I'll find something different. Yeah.
Was there
that's
something
like,
different?
No.
No, it's just. a
Until I
thought.
woke up.
It's
Yeah,
just a
until I woke
thought.
up.
But the dream was like when you were in the coma, the dream was like quite short.
It felt quite short.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So it
very
felt like a
interesting.
day. Yeah, it felt like a day sleep lah. When it was like a month.
Damn.
So it is very interesting.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued by it.
Yeah.
Because like there are movies about like comas and all.
Yeah.
How accurate are those to you?
I guess it's accurate to a certain, but movies only portray like what happens on the outside. They don't ask the patient. I don't think I've ever asked anybody else who went into a coma because I think most of my friends who did go into a coma was probably a day or two. So to them it's like quite normal lah.
One night.
Yeah, one night sleep lah, like that,
One night.
or 2 nights at max, Yeah,
One night sleep.
one
So
night
like
sleep.
when you were in a coma, right? Obviously you can't eat.
Yeah.
You can't like excrete. Like how would you like fed? Like
At that time, they were giving me through tubes so they will have to inject like lines and then they will just give liquid diet. So it straight goes into my body because I can't eat.
what were they like injecting though? Like nutrients? Or just
Yeah, it's nutrients, things that will keep me alive.
Got pizza, got burger, got french fries. Mission.
That time someone told me they were talking to me and they said, my heart rate literally spiked, bro. I was awake.
God.
The
Suyok.
But how did you like need to excrete and pass motion?
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
that one, they'll settle everything.
Like how?
Like
how?
Like
I'm
your
not
legs
too
are
sure.
high. like
Oh no,
this.
that one very good question. I didn't really ask them, but usually even for normal patients in hospital, they'll just turn you sideways, and then they'll have to stimulate you, and then you just excrete right beside the bed.
Oh.
Stimulate you.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
whether it's laxatives or anything. So
Ah. Okay.
yeah.
Moving on. So after this situation happened, what did your friends and family reaction was? And what's their
think-
first thought? Was there like
I think initially, the doctors did tell them like, he might just go anytime.
Oh, was it? Was
Yeah,
there like
yeah.
a chance of you like?
Yeah, it was. It was like a 50-50 kind of thing already. Just waiting for time. Yeah. But I woke up, so I beat it to it.
But
Yeah.
like, imagine if like the person, for example, another person, let's say I'm in coma and like my guardians or whatnot are like, let's give him 1 week.
No lah.
I don't think
But
Because you're in a coma, you're still there.
But like,
It's not a pull a plug kind of thing.
it's money though.
Yeah,
One
it
night
is.
is like
right.
how many
But
thousands?
it's end of the day, it's your family. But your
Yeah.
family won't just.
Yeah.
I'm not
this
talking about
person-
me. Let's say people who are not fortunate enough to be,
They have social
Ah,
services, I
see.
guess, to help.
you get
Yeah.
this thing.
Like,
lah.
like what's it, Uncle Kentang and all these kind of people that will help out. They'll probably
The
transfer
goat.
it out to,
Uncle Kentang.
government hospital or something.
But that's so sad. Like imagine I
It
put
is.
a plug 2 months in, but I just needed one more
day. Yeah.
No lah,
Never will
I
know.
don't think they will ever pull out. It's not ethical.
True.
But
Unless
I
it's
see
like
in movies and whatnot, no?
That's movies lah. That's
We
movies.
can't be just running for like what 10 years in the coma and then like
actually some people do,
really.
Some people do.
Yeah.
10 years in a coma. But I think their family will be well off lah in a way. But if you say like in a poor scenario, like family is hard to,
Cover the expenses.
expenses. I think it would maybe be that scenario lah. Maybe they will give it like a time limit.
Such a tough
Yeah, it is very tough.
decision to make.
Like, my 1 month in Sunway was 270,000. You know they charge the ventilator per hour?
Ah,
Yo, Jeff.
So I think after waking up, I think everybody was quite surprised also. They were surprised, but at the same time, it was like I was in a condition where it's like a vegetative state, so it's like lock-in syndrome. So I woke up, I can't move.
also
At all.
like,
Yeah.
but then you talk or like.
No, I cannot talk. I
Eyes?
cannot move. Yeah, cannot.
Eyes cannot.
Yeah, so then I had to start from square one, learning how to move again, like
Oh my God.
manually.
So you like learn how like to breathe, to move your mouth,
Yeah,
to eat.
yeah.
It feels like that one.
Shit.
There was one game where you have to like keep on pressing every movement.
Yeah,
Game,
yeah,
are
yeah.
you playing?
Sorry lah, it's like some sort of TikTok that I saw.
But yeah, I had to learn how to do everything again, from breathing to eating to talking.
That's insane.
Yeah,
So like just teaching your mind itself.
yeah. It's like to literally relearn everything.
How long did it take you to learn everything?
Like eating, to learn how to eat and swallow and probably breathe by myself took about 2 months. It's learning how again, because I even had like a trachea done, so that's how they feed the oxygen.
Oh.
So you can't intubate too long, or else you might scar your vocal cords and whatnot. So they just open it and then they just pump the oxygen straight in.
Okay, so in this case scenario, I will ask, was your voice used to be like this or some other voice? Was it like sharper in a way or like? Because now it's a bit like, like how to say, a bit raspy.
It's the same. It's about the same, I guess. Nothing much changed, but it's just learning how to talk again. It was a process. Because
So like technically you could have like had like an American accent, right? Just
No.
program yourself. You know,
what?
Japanese accent. No?
Adjust is it? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
can you put it tighter here? And then when the voice comes out,
I mean, since you restarted, you can install whatever program you want.
right?
Technically,
Oh my god.
Hey, my name's Chen Yang.
wait,
What's up, baby?
start speaking Swahili.
Hey.
Swahili?
For those who don't know gay, like you can take a look at Instagram right here, or right here. So like, obviously, like you saw before your transition into a wheelchair, like you used to be very active in sports, like cycling, hockey, is it?
Floorball, yeah.
Floorball. What's the difference between floorball and hockey?
Floorball is in the indoor court.
What's a floor block? What? Sorry. Floorboard.
Yeah, floor ball.
Oh, floor ball.
Wow,
Ball.
floor ball. What?
Ball.
Floor ball.
Yeah, my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah.
My end.
So basically, it's just indoor hockey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like obviously you're very active.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like you're quite tall. Like I asked you to stand up, but like you can't stand up.
Okay, stand up for myself.
He's 180,
站起来打你
87, 187.
Yeah.
That's insanely tall, by the way.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I thought it was 182.
187, about that.
Taller than Singapore.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's why he's
well,
smurfing.
I got
Yes.
nerfed, man.
Yeah, I think
Wait.
some way.
So like nerf, but like there is a chance, right? That you, cause like technically you have no functions, motor functions. You couldn't speak, couldn't.
Yeah.
But is there a chance that you can one day walk and then we'll be like looking up at you? Already?
There might be a chance.
It all depends
Yeah,
on you.
yeah. It depends on my body also, but I wouldn't say it's a no because doctors didn't say no, but doctors can't make promises either.
True.
Yeah,
They're not God.
yeah, yeah. They can't make false promises. So for them, as long as my condition doesn't deteriorate, that's the most important thing to them.
Has
Yeah.
your condition ever deteriorated
No.
after recovery? No.
So far, no.
That's good.
But I guess the recovery process is just much slower. But there are still very minor wins in months lah, where you
That's great.
notice like, oh, there are smaller things like, oh, this is easier today, that's easier today, cause you know,
Like a progress, like a goal.
yeah, because I guess one thing I didn't know would be that when you take simple things for granted, yeah,
I think I take it for granted too. Like imagining not being able to speak. I don't think about that.
yeah,
Like, not-
I
not
don't
being
think
able to
anybody
move.
thinks about it.
My hand.
Until it happens.
Yeah, until it happens, and then that's when you have to really process. Like, oh shit, man! Like now I'm thrown in here. Like, what do I do? And how do I overcome it? And if I don't, what am I gonna do also at the same time?
I'd say like we rarely take the time to appreciate what we have. Like usually, like let's say the normal average person who is able-bodied, maybe they'll complain, I don't have that watch, I don't have a sports car. But maybe the guy that has a sports car can't see, can't walk. He wants what you have, right? But like normal people don't really think about it. But like truly, I'm so blessed to be able to not think so much. I want to go and get a Michelin. I get
Yeah.
a Michelin. You know, like
It is.
damn, like
Facts.
for real, right? If imagine trying to go to work or school one day and just play a game with yourself. Just don't use one of your hands. It's gonna be such a whole new world. I feel like it's underrated, as in people don't acknowledge it, and I feel it's sad. Like I won't personally wish for money. Of course, I want money, but like I don't need it in that sense. But like
Yeah.
I want to be as healthy as I can for as long as I can. I think that has been my goal for some time. Not just like after having this podcast with you. Like I have experiences in my own time, like where I wasn't able to move parts of myself, and
Which
it
part?
was it was very tough. Like,
Man's in a serious moment. All you do is look at
My
him.
bad. You're trying to do it in a different way, man. A bit of context.
Right.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
that process of almost a year of not being able to move certain parts was like, wow.
Which part? I'm just curious. I'm just curious because you say for a year. I want to know.
I would tell you offhand. Games, I'm an active person. Like, what were like your hobbies before using your wheelchair or like being
In a wheelchair.
in a wheelchair? Like, what were your hobbies back then?
My hobbies that time, I guess that time was just straight on the sports. Like,
Extreme sports. Is it?
no lah, not extreme lah, but just like active sports. So I'm a very active person. So I used to cycle and play floorball competitively, and then any other sport socially, you name it.
Insane.
Yeah,
Like badminton,
yeah,
basketball.
everything. So like I had
Gifted.
I had like 15 pairs of shoes last time.
Oh,
And
15. Oh, 15. That's a lot.
Yeah,
as well,
15. And I think 10 pairs are probably like probably some sports shoe. Either cycling, futsal, football.
Oh my
Whatever.
god. So it's like every shoe
badminton,
specific
yeah.
sport.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, but then obviously like it must have hit you really hard, right?
yeah, shit, it did, definitely. It's like, wow, shit, what am I gonna do now? Like, how am I gonna...
Ping pong? Darts?
I know.
Darts?
No,
No, I don't think that
Olympics?
that's I don't think that is
Swimming. Wait, no.
swimming.
Swimming wasn't a thing then. I mean, it's not a thing now, but basically my hobbies now are like diving and okay lah, photography, put that one aside because that's like somewhat work also.
Yeah, like passion become project.
work, yeah. And then now recently high rocks. Yeah.
We'll talk about high rocks in a bit, but like, so like your hobbies, obviously it took a big hit, right? In that sense, like
it did.
you were
Because-
quite limited for what you could.
Yeah, definitely. Like even to want to try to look for a hobby, it's difficult because you don't see other people like us doing it. Hence, it's like, how do I start it also? You know.
Well, like, aren't there like wheelchair or like the Paralympics?
So Paralympics, I guess, for them it's a 0 or 100. It's either you go in and you train with them, and you eventually play professionally. So you can't do it recreationally.
There isn't a recreational like league.
Like for instance, we play dodgeball.
Uh-huh.
There's like that dodgeball league.
Yeah, there is no recreational league usually. Yeah.
But surely this must be something in some country, no? Like how do you not have like a basketball?
in Malaysia, no. In overseas, yes, there's a lot of like recreational.
But so like obviously you're using a wheelchair or not, but like do you know a lot of people who use wheelchairs too?
yeah, a lot.
So like in that sense, like in the community, do you think there's a need or a want for having the kind of an atmosphere where people of your same situation can
Yeah,
play
there is,
sport?
but I guess one is the money also because sport wheelchairs are expensive also.
Oh, there's sport wheelchairs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like there's
Yeah.
a ring. I remember
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
basketball one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so
there are
ring,
different
maybe.
wheelchairs for different sports also.
But you can't play sports in this.
No,
Why not?
Hard lah.
because it's the ergonomics is just different also,
Oh.
and the sports wheelchair is like two wheels behind, so you don't fall. Also,
So
yeah.
why not use a sports wheelchair as your everyday use wheelchair? Since it sounds to be
Because it's not practical also.
Not
Because it's like
practical.
it's a whole chunk, so you can't fold it or you can't.
It's not practical for daily use.
Yeah.
obviously.
So would you say like if there's a hybrid between your normal wheelchair, which is ergonomic, and the sports wheelchair, do you think that would be good?
There is one right now,
Oh.
but it costs a lot.
How much?
I saw it's about like what 11,000 USD.
Wow. I think we're in the wrong industry. Let's start creating some wheelchairs.
Yeah, probably.
It's interesting.
But yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, but I think most common exercise or sport that wheelchair users do nowadays would just be probably marathons. That's about it.
Or the
No.
On
On the
this-
same wheelchair,
on the same
yeah,
wheelchair.
marathons.
because there's a specific
Oh
wheelchair
no,
where you lie down.
that's cycling already.
Cycling.
That's considered cycling already.
But I don't know if like we'll put this in, but like when I'm at Bukit Bintang, there's a guy in a wheelchair. I'm pretty sure you're aware of him.
Yeah.
He was ex
Oh,
Paralympic.
She.
Oh sorry, she. And then she did what? Weightlifting?
Swimming.
Swimming? Or like how are the because obviously it's such a great honor in my eyes if I'm representing my country in a sport, for example, swimming or
Yeah.
whatnot. But what happens, because you're an athlete, like you're dependent on yourself, like how much time and effort you put into your body and your craft is your future.
Yeah.
So like for example, a normal athlete retiring from a sport, let's take Lee Chong Wei for example.
Yeah.
You can be a coach in badminton, but does it apply to Paralympics where you're, let's say, a Paralympian for swimming? Like, do you think there's obviously
It is if you are at that level, but if you're at a subpar level, then obviously who would you coach also?
there is an Indian guy, right? That is a weightlifter.
I think yeah.
What's his name? Do you know?
I can't remember.
But he's quite famous.
yeah.
I recall.
But the chances of you making up there like Lee Chong Wei is so rare. So even if for her, for that lady specifically, I think her best achievement was a SEA Games medal. So even for SEA Games, I think it's only like what, your cash prize is only not even 6 figures. It's probably like only 5 figures. I'm guessing like 20,000-30,000. How can that sustain you? That's only once in your life.
Yeah, this is a one-time thing.
Yeah.
At your peak some more.
At your peak, 20k to last a whole lifetime. That's insane. Let's put to perspective. There are other athletes in athletics. I think the most awarded Paralympian in Malaysia now is Dato' Latif Romli. He does long jump. So his records are the same as a normal person. I think he's won 2 Paralympic medals and 1 silver medal. So for each medal, he gets 1 million.
Wow.
So that's 2 million.
Like ringgit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
and
lot.
then silver is about I think 600. So that's 2.6. And then
But it's
that's how
tax,
you,
no?
Huh?
It's tax, right?
Like,
Yeah, there is lah, but still, it's still an award. And then
It's
because he accumulates so much, he has that credentials to continue competing for Malaysia also.
But like, what about the people who are in that sport but like aren't at the top of their game, like you said? Then they kind of just brush under.
Yeah,
and
so they keep
forgotten.
trying until they retire.
If you retire, like
It's just like a
What
normal
point?
athlete also, I guess. You keep trying and trying, but if you can't hit it, then you have to get washed off lah. Because if you are in MSN, you are staying in their place, you're staying in their dorm, they're feeding you, they're training you, but you're just a liability. Why would I keep training you if you're not going to produce results, Like how long can I keep you?
I see.
Yeah, that's like off topic lah, but yeah.
After all this that happens, like during this process of being in a coma, learning everything, by which stage you kind of accepted this as your life already? Like maybe during like some stage, even though you have your wheelchair already whatsoever, maybe like now like okay, I got the hang of this, I accepted it now. Or is it before like during coma, woke up, fuck.
shit, does YouTube allow us to curse?
Never mind, censor it lah. But yeah, after yeah, as I was saying, like when did you accepted this is your
I
life?
think it took me a while to accept that I will be using the wheelchair for a while, but to actually like move on, it's about acknowledging the situation first. It's like, oh shit, this happened. So it's whether I want to continue moving on or just suck and just lie on the bed. That's the first stage. And then for me, the second stage was where I started using that. I guess it's that stigma, where do you want to go out in a wheelchair? How would society perceive you? And will you feel ashamed? So that's another thing also where you have to get through. Because if you're not going to help yourself, no matter who's going to help you, you're not going to help also.
Things won't work out lah, in
Yeah.
that sense lah.
Because 如果你自己都不要帮自己啊，别人帮来这么
You're useless lah.
Yeah.
What's the point of me helping
Yeah,
you?
because you're not doing any work at the end of the day. So only after that where I decided, what, if this is not permanent also, I should definitely try to live a better life also.
give it a shot lah.
Yeah, like you can't just give up like that, Like put aside myself, the people who took care of me, the people who actually helped me out. For me to rot in bed is a bit insane lah.
It's an insult on their effort.
Yeah, it's like they already did so much already. For you to just give up, it's like it's a
Easy
bit
way
insane.
out.
Yeah, it's
In a sense. In a way,
yeah,
it's
it's really an easy way out. It's damn bad. Oh yeah, so only after that, I think it's like, what, these are very doable. You just have to learn how to adapt to things and just come back to society, and then I guess that's when you actually see it's not that bad. And then here I am talking to two other guys in somewhat wheelchairs also.
I'm sitting in a
I'm
wheelchair.
sorry, I couldn't get a wheelchair.
Hey, your chair also got 4 wheels, the smaller
it's
ones.
a wheel, yeah, it's a wheel and it's a chair. So
Yeah.
I mean, going through all this process, I might be quite depressing, quite demotivated.
It is.
It is. But how did you find that positivity and
I think.
what helped you to stay positive?
I think other than my family, my friends came very often. So they used to have like a schedule that they plan out already.
Monday
so
to-
every weekend, Saturday got this one, Sunday got this one, and then weekdays also got. Then you just drop a text only because like government hospital visiting hours are very strict. So it's I think 11 to 1 and 5 to 7 only. So they have to really plan their time because at that time it's only 2 people each time you go in, and that's during MCO. So I guess that makes sense lah. Yeah,
okay.
you have to bring back to MCO time. Yeah, so that's
okay.
how strict it was.
Okay.
Yeah, the Gen Alphas listening, MCO time.
Back in my time, back in my
This
days.
is 2025, you know. Yeah.
5 years ago.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years ago. That's insane. Yeah, so
Felt like it was yesterday.
oh, actually, yeah. Sometimes I feel like it is like yesterday. It's like, damn, things moved on really fast, or maybe I just moved on really quickly. But how long do you want to live in the past? So you know.
True.
And what were your biggest differences like being
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute. Hey. Come on, let's have it up, man.
so what were like your biggest differences and like challenges you faced? Like whether it be personal or like environmental challenges using a wheelchair or how people perceived you or were treating you. Over there, like, you know, like there's a term called like pretty privilege. Was there like for your term? I would think it was like pity privilege.
Good play of words, man. Pretty and pity. Today is on game. What challenges? I would say environmental is one. I mean, like, come on, we study architecture, bro. Like, only then I knew how bad the accessibility was in Malaysia when you actually sit in a wheelchair and you try to navigate around. Let's say Taylor's.
I did that before we started filming. Hayden and I were like at the shops. It's like it's in Taylor's. So like I went around pushing myself for a bit, and my hands were like sore within the first minute. And then I tried. Hayden pushed me around, and I tried to go like buy some onigiri family mart. And I was like looking at the onigiri. I couldn't even see the 2 top shelves. Like what?
Right?
I can't even zoom in. And when I paid, the QR was like, oh,
Yeah.
everything. And I went to the toilet, like the hand dryer is like, I ain't that tall.
Yeah.
I think it might be because it's. I mean, I understand. Maybe let's say
No, but this is still a universal standard.
universal standard. Okay.
But like, it's no one cares. Does it feel like you are seen? Okay, you.
So I
here's
guess-
a car park.
I guess this is like a cycle. So people don't design because we don't come out. We don't come out because people don't design well.
Today, this is where it changes.
Yeah, so that's how it works. So when we don't come out because one is how people perceive us, and that's okay. That's on ourselves. So that's a us problem. But then there's the them problem is when they don't design it well. So then there's also how society perceives us, which is an even bigger picture also. So when all these factors come into play, people just think that we don't come out. So there is not a need to design for it. Because to design it, you have to look for, I don't know, some niche designer who probably specializes in it. Oh, not in the industry, you know.
Yeah, but you still can go back.
Yeah, that's
Who
true.
knows?
But yeah, that's what I meant. So that's how it works, essentially. So that is the challenge. That's one. Personal challenges, I guess it was just healthcare is just expensive, man.
True.
Like the reason why I moved out of Sunway, or I got transferred out of Sunway after my coma, because my insurance burst.
Because
Yeah.
what was your limit?
So I had an insurance when I was a kid, and I did not renew the plan. So the max at time was 50,000 a yearly limit. Like I said, 150,000, yeah. So 50,000 in 2002 or 2003 is like a horn of money. But in 2020, like, come on, your appendix is already how much already, you know?
Yeah.
and then coma. Let me give you a rough scale. 1 day in the ICU is about 8,000.
8,000.
Yeah, 1 day in the ICU is
So
8,000.
how many days were you in the ICU?
About close to a month, no?
Close to a month.
Yeah,
For those who don't know, ICU is intensive care unit.
yeah.
For those who are very critically, the condition is critical and it's like a dire situation, ICU is where you probably end up.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
But let's
it's-
bring it back a bit to architecture and work situation.
Yeah.
How did this? Because architecture itself is a very mentally
taxing.
kind of
Yeah,
course, right? So how
man.
did this affect you during your studies, and then afterwards, like how did you decided to like maybe change the
I
industry or whatnot?
guess. Oh, then this will tie back with my passion. So I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
I was doing architecture before I fell sick also, but architecture was like an impulse decision.
Oh,
Yeah, so basically, I went for a friend's FIP exhibition.
What's that?
So it's a
Final
final year
year
exhibition.
FYP, oh.
Yeah, so I went for her FYP exhibition and I was like, oh shit man, architecture looks cool. And then I think I registered immediately the next day.
oh my god! So it's impulse.
Yeah, so
Impulse decision.
Yeah, so I straight went into F&B and I had to learn everything from scratch. I don't have any drawing skills. I don't know shit about design. So the only thing that was driving was, I guess, photography at that time. So I guess photography stemmed into different things in architecture where I enjoyed rendering, like visualization and all that thing. So in my batch, like not many people do like
Realistic rendering.
realistic renderings. Like I was the only one. Like I did all the way until like Sem 5, and then Sem 6, I was like, hey, why don't we try Photoshop one time? Or like on my final Sem, you know, I was like, oh for fun, let's go try lah. Like go big or go home. I'm not gonna do this anytime again also.
Okay, true.
So yeah, so that's how I went into architecture. But for me, I think after being in a coma, like that time Dr. V was still the head of the school. Like we did talk about it, like oh, like you know, site visits will be tough, this and that. But I think we could work around it. So I was like, okay, if the school can work around it, then I'm more than happy to come back because I guess I don't have any other interest in other degrees, and then like to go back to foundation and all.
Just start all over again.
Yeah, I don't want to. So I just went with it, and then it's to come back into a new semester, getting to know new people, having to go in class, and then people stare at you and all that kind of shit lah. So eventually it became better, and then I think I still had like a pretty chill time at architecture. I wasn't like a try-hard.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah, I was a very chill person. Like,
What's done is done.
Yeah, what's done is done. Like I'll take your comment and I'll try to work with it. But if it's not working, then I'll still try my best.
That's
like,
good. That's good.
Not A student, but B can already lah. Yeah,
That's a good health mentality. To be
yeah.
honest.
Like I clock out of studio by 9 for sure. Yeah, I've never clock out later than 9. At most, I'll go eat dinner at shops. I come back, pack my things,
Get the fuck out.
and get out. Yeah. No lah. Have you seen his stories or not?
Let them know. How long was it?
For me, I think the worst time that happened for me was during semester 3.
Was it?
Where it's the first time everything has to be digitalized, learning to build out a model and whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst time for me. And there was 2 separate parts. One was a group, one is individual.
Yeah.
So for group, it was the first taste of not sleeping for a few days.
Damn.
Few
That-
days.
for a few days. So basically, like it was like I didn't sleep for 2 whole days. Then that day, I remember that we were trying to rush this drawing, hand sketch on. We did hand sketch. I thought it was an iPad. For like 10 seconds straight, right? I was doing this. For those who are watching, it's basically I'm pinching my fingers and like trying to adjust it to like zoom in and zoom out. Then after my friend was like, "Oi, what the fuck you doing?" Like shit, I need to sleep. And that was the first experience for me. The second,
fun?
no, it's not. It's so dangerous. Drive home, you can
Yeah,
accidentally
micro sleep, yeah.
micro sleep and whatsoever. So usually you just knock out in studio. Then the second one was final project, where Revit, they didn't really, it didn't really teach Revit properly. There's no tutors to really guide you.
Balkan architect.
Other than Balkan
Balkan
architect,
architect.
a plug here, but yeah. And then that took me like 4 days. plus Photoshop as well. No one's teaching you this. It's like all self-taught.
Yeah,
So
I realized
it
a lot of
took
that.
so much time, and back then my batch was more of a I'll go home and do my own thing. I wouldn't stay in studio.
Yeah.
So it's quite hard to find that group of friends. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to find that group of friends to stay back, help each other out, and then we stayed together 4 days, for like a week. We come in like in the morning and then go home like super late in the morning as well, like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Go back, just take a shower, a quick nap, then come back to studio again. So that was a messed up thing for me.
Yeah, it's not the right culture, I would say.
Is it
like
the burnout culture?
yeah,
Very
you,
burnout.
Burning out in
you
school
really
to just burn out later.
you really glorify this OT law. Like, who stay in studio longer is better.
Yes, yes,
But
That's a very old
the
uncle mindset.
the
it is.
the point is it's not. Let me tell you something. For Sem 6, for IP, which is IP is an integrated project, so it's
So
not a
basically, it's
project.
like for people who don't know, it's like doing schematic and tender drawings to submit to government to approve your building to build
I
it
don't
up.
even know what a schematic drawing is.
Basically, it's just like a
It's basically building a building from first stage all the way to the last stage.
yeah, like a to put it in a simple term, it's basically doing a Lego instruction, a very complicated Lego instruction.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So it's like like a real project where you have to get proper drawings, proper templates, everything lah. Basically, it's like a real project in a sense. So basically, I was grouped up with this team, and then we actually finished the project. But most of the times, I wouldn't be in studio
What?
because I just want to go home. Why would I want to stay in studio until like 12, 1 a.m. You know?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Unless
So,
you have that group of friends.
I had, but you know, okay,
Different preferences.
maybe yes, maybe no. Don't know whether they treat me as friends, but whatever it is,
Okay.
Shout out to you.
whatever it is at that time, I just go home and just settle my work. So I was in charge of bomba drawings basically.
Okay.
So I had to do all the bomba drawings.
Bomba drawing is basically all this safety. You can see like
Yeah.
if you have you guys.
Abang bomba.
Hey!
Abang bomba.
But basically, yeah, fire safety, the running distance and whatsoever. Lah. Okay.
Yeah, so
continue.
basically I had to do the bomba drawings. So, and I had to do I think a bit of the other drawings, UBBL calculations also and everything lah. Because they say they don't know, so I go and ask around also and learn. So after that, when we came back, the grade came out, you know, like in our whole semester, only 5 people got A.
for that
Four
class.
people got A, but got one A minus.
Oh, for that group.
Yeah,
Okay.
for that group.
Was it
And
you?
then I saw, it's my group. You know who got the A minus? It's me. I got peer graded
Peer evaluation.
1 grade lower.
How come you get lower if you're the same presentation?
That's the thing. That's the thing. And then I even went to Dr. Keith, you know, I went to ask him. I was like, hey, like, how's the bomba drawings? Bomba drawings are great. One of the best in the semester. I was like, oh. I just said thank you, and that was the last time I somewhat talked to them.
Oh.
That was week 8, and then I remember I didn't talk to them anymore.
Just chows.
Oh,
Yeah.
peer as in they grade.
Yeah.
Let's say
Oh,
that
took me a
group,
second to catch up. Oh shit.
Yeah. So I don't know what I did. The drawings, Dr. Kim said is good,
Good.
so I'm like, okay lor. I mean, at that time I was like, you know what? You want peer grade me low, it's fine. I don't care lah.
In the end of the day, last semester,
Yeah, I was like,
what's done is done.
yeah, I was like,
A minus? Hey, minus.
yeah, I was like, okay lah. You know what? Screw it lah. Like, if you want to do that, I mean, I'm fine. It's the last semester. Like, every semester you lose more friends.
True. Fucking
Honestly.
true. Fucking true.
So
Because
like
when you
after
work
you lose
with
your
other
friends,
people-
then when do you lose yourself?
No, you don't lose yourself. You better yourself.
Yeah.
No, you lose yourself as you crash out, you don't get no sleep, you lose touch with your family.
Oh, I don't think I reached that stage lah. He maybe yes lah, but me no.
Yeah, I think just basically just build your own mentality at this
Yeah,
point. Just
yeah.
see what you yourself want
I
rather than
think-
be a people pleaser.
I think Sem 6 was like one of the most chill semesters I had.
See?
Sem 5 was a hard one. Yeah, Sem 5 was a hard one.
Yeah. True.
But
Like-
Sem 6 I really chilled out then.
I mean, I honestly don't have an architecture background, but like hearing it makes sense in the sense of like you're building a building. In that building you will house cars, assets, people. And if the building is not built well, if like a strong wind or rain, the structure integrity of the building is damaged or tampered with, you know, it's lives at stake.
That's why.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
why
like
they.
it's so important for my outsider's point of view should be very well grounded or well
Educated,
in all areas of architecture, or maybe you just that specialized. I'm pretty sure architecture has a specialized
Yes,
field,
there's multiple
right?
specializations.
So like,
That's correct.
it's very important. Like when I say like a light 3.4 or 5 magnitude earthquake, which it happened a lot recently in Malaysia. We've been affected by.
Say less. This car park and flood, bro.
That was quite some time
let's
ago,
talk
no?
about that later. But
Yeah, but that is these are things you don't consider until it happens. Like we don't design for the future.
shit.
Put to perspective, man. 50 years time, how old will you be? Do you think you'll be walking? You might be, you
I
might
hope
be
so.
not. Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
hope so.
But what if you're not? Then you
I'll
are
come
be in
for
this
you for
situation, bro.
consultation, man.
Now I'll ask my
Yeah.
grandkids, push me.
Yeah. So you see, and then your grandkids will probably suffer also.
Kantina.
Yeah,
Right, you're
yeah. So eventually everybody will reach a certain point of life where you'll probably be in my situation.
So like, at what point does architecture actually think about the future of people and the future generations than whatever is convenient? Like maybe I can't see a reason where architects now that are working, they don't understand people get older. I don't believe that that's a possibility. I believe that they understand, but the effort of accommodating people older,
It's about cost also.
cost and whatnot, like doesn't seem viable in a cost sense. But like costing the humanity, like, by
It
not
is,
doing so.
because they do not live long. One, they have the wealth, and they are designing spaces that they probably wouldn't use also. And that's where we probably have to meet these people to ask them what they want, and that's how we come up with building programs and whatnot lah.
But
But
like, how about what we want? How about not designing places like that are wanted, what are needed? Like, what is a place that you are building you design that is a necessity for all?
so that's when the architect comes in and
give
solve
you
the
something.
issue. Yeah. So, but you cannot cater to all, but you should cater to spaces. Yeah. So, I guess it's about empathy. You really need empathy when you design spaces, because if not, you're just building a soulless building. Who will use it at the end of the day, you know? If you're not even catering
Soulless
to
people,
probably,
like an office building.
I guess so, yeah. But I guess office has its functions also with certain programs. But like imagine a building with no programs and you don't cater to anybody.
It's just a space.
Yeah, so
Empty
it-
space.
So it's like a white elephant, 去洗钱 Yeah, 就去 do it.
Yeah, so outside of that, since you already kind of like push architecture away, I think this is linking more towards your passion. So what do you work as now actually?
Now I'm doing photo and videography. So that is
Like for a company or like for like out of your own passion?
If you're comfortable sharing, by the way, you
Yeah.
don't have to share it if you're not comfortable.
no lah, because my contract just ended. That's why
Oh,
I'm
shit,
right now. Yeah,
okay.
I'm only renewing next year. But so I'm doing freelance work now fully. Yeah. But even this year also, I was working with Climb Real Festival also. So I was working as the LinkedIn title will be a documentation specialist. But actually just photo and video for branding only, and social media. Yeah. So basically I just do their photo video coverage on the day itself. I do their documentary, I do their look back video, I do
Everything lah, basically.
yeah,
Just
basically
media
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
lah.
basically any media things lah.
Media in a way is kind of like a bit
Yeah,
of a
show
marketing.
whatever lah. So I wouldn't say I have my own company, but
Would
You
you
are
want
your
to?
own company, no?
But do we want to
it
have
would be
like,
nice to have a small team, because again, I can only do so much. Props to him. He might help. What?
What about me, guys?
Yeah, you just
Can.
shut up and talk lah.
Whoa!
Just kidding.
Frontman.
Just kidding.
Frontman. But
Where's
yeah.
my mask, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing for this year. It's gravitating more towards passion, I guess, because it's something that I see myself doing more often and something that I enjoy. Because again, it's taking pride in your craft.
The creativity,
Yeah,
making a video,
yeah,
telling a
yeah.
story.
It is a
Life meaning, lah.
huh?
Gives your work and life meaning.
Yeah.
Purpose. Instead
At
of
the
just
end of
going
the
to work for the mola.
At the end of the day, it's the same as architecture. You tell stories through your buildings, but it's just a different medium, I guess. because we are at the end of the day we are like us people also, where creative comes into play also. So this is where we have the opportunity to tell our stories also lah.
Basically like an instruction on how to use a building. That's the story lah. And the narrative. And the concept. And the idea. And the floor plans. And the journey.
Yeah, but for
Anything,
not that
anything
hard.
else? Anything else?
But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So next year I'll renew my contract and we'll see lah from there where it goes. But I guess it's very interesting because this has been, I would say it was a hobby before I fell sick, but I didn't expect to like do it seriously after I fell sick, you know, which is even crazier. And I feel like the
You
nerve,
got nothing to lose.
the nerve patch is insane. Yeah, it's like if you don't try, you never know. If you never try, you never know. So why not try?
Yeah, just go
You
out
wanna
and
try
about.
swallowing like 30 sausages?
What?
Competitive eating? You never try, you never know.
I mean,
Yeah.
Right?
pick a poison, man. Pick a poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just have to go out and about.
Plug.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that is what led me to pursue this
Career.
somewhat professionally.
That's
In
good.
a sense, yeah. But I think the only challenge that I have is again the environment, because not all places are friendly also. And a photographer and videographer's line of work is not as easy as you think, depending on what you're doing. But especially like recently, this year I think, last year was a lot of architecture interiors. This year God knows why suddenly it's like
Outdoor?
all concerts, mostly concerts and shows. Yeah.
But like when they hire you, obviously they know you're using a wheelchair. Is that a turn off? But do you even
I
say
feel
that
like,
you're using a wheelchair?
yeah, I do, because I think that's the first thing I will probably be very transparent about, because I don't want it to come back later like, oh, you're in a wheelchair? Oh shit, we didn't know. This place cannot access. You can't go up, or we cannot get you out also. Like, it's okay lah. But I rather have that conversation rather than I tell them and they ghost me, because that happened a few times already.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like they ask for my portfolio, they say they like the work and everything. I just carry out like, hey, I'm on a wheelchair, and that's the last thing they
Ghost.
yeah, they just ghost me.
Hey, call them out now. Let's go. That's messed up.
Chill.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like you like me for my work, but you don't like me, or you can't
You don't like
accommodate to me.
True. Okay, but in that case, right, same with architecture. Since videography is two things as well.
Yeah,
Sit in front of a laptop or go out and about
Yeah.
and film.
out and about.
So which part of that you like more?
Out and about, man, for sure.
Out and about?
Out and about.
Out and about.
You're not
Out
paid.
and
He's
about.
not paid. Thanks, man.
But being honest,
Check you and oh, and about. That's that funny.
So, in earlier segments, we talked about your higher ups journey that's coming ahead, or when it comes out, it's already long and gone, and he's already accomplished it already.
Let's hope so, man.
We will put a photo and whatnot, maybe a video.
From my perspective, higher ups, it's like a circuit course, right? Like they have it in different countries,
Yeah.
and then the things are the same. Like, could you run us through? Well, not actually run, but like, could you? I was gonna say walk us through, but also can't.
Roll
Could you wheel us into that walk?
Oh my god.
Very, very, very empathetic of you to use those words. Thank you, man. But yeah, I think it started off like, I think a friend saw a reel of people doing overseas. So you see, again, overseas, this is a norm for them to come out and do it. For us, it's not a norm yet, you know.
In Malaysia, you mean?
Yeah.
Or is it in Asia itself?
In Asia itself, it's not really a norm yet. Okay, there are people who pioneer at it, but in like, let's say Europe or America, to them it's very normal.
To have a wheelchair just competing and smoking
Yeah,
meat.
like a few of them just smoking it on the track. Yeah, like
queuing Tokyo Drift.
so this friend actually used to play floorball with me, so he was very active that time also. I mean, he is still now also. So he just asked like, hey, bro, this damn crazy way. Guy in a wheelchair doing high rocks, you wanna try or not? And then I was like, what is there to lose? Never try, never know. Let's go out and about. Hey! But
So
yeah.
it started from an Instagram reel.
Yeah, so it all started from Instagram reel. He sent it over. Said, hey, there's a guy in a wheelchair doing like high rocks, you know. Like, you wanna try? It's like, you know, get back in touch with your active lifestyle again. So I was like, okay, so he brought me to his usual gym, which is in Afterburn. Afterburn and Bukit Damansara.
So you want to plug that in?
I love you, Marcus. 8 o'clock, you should be racing in Doubles Pro soon. Yeah. Oh yeah, so this guy is actually a Kaishen's coach also. And then he was very interested in training the first adaptive athlete for his gym to participate.
Adaptive athlete.
So yeah, so the right word would be adaptive, not like a cha-cha athlete or a disabled athlete.
So I would like to. It's something I feel like it's a bit uncomfortable
yeah.
that I didn't say. Obviously, when I was talking about you and I was say like you're using a wheelchair, obviously the common term would be OKU
Yeah.
or Orang
Kurang
Upaya.
Upaya, yeah.
Orang is person, Kurang is
Less.
Upaya is
Abilities.
someone with lesser abilities than the norm. Is that offensive to call you
No,
OKU?
it's not. Actually, it is the right term. Orang kurang upaya is the right term because, I mean, if you are disabled, it is disabled. Don't say like, there are terms nowadays like orang kelainan upaya. Your
What?
kelainan is what? You can fly, is it? You can shoot laser beams. Is it? If you are kurang upaya, that's the right term.
Right. So like next Halloween, Charles Xavier, no?
Maybe. The ball cap's on.
So but like orang kurang upaya.
Yeah.
Because like the reason I feel like, and I don't speak for everyone,
Yeah.
but I do think I'm speaking for a huge portion of us.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we feel like a bit, we don't want to offend you.
Yeah, I know.
Right? So that we don't say OKU, because like maybe it may be a degrading term, but like because like we just really don't know. Like so
Yeah,
please
it is.
educate us. Like
Because I think orang kurang upaya is the right term, but if you don't bring the term up and just treat us like a normal person, then there's no need to use it. But in the case where this is a proper and legal term, which is orang kurang. Where we are?
So,
I wrong.
Okay, you.
Okay,
Orang
yeah.
upaya.
Yeah, so basically that is the right term to use. So I guess if you want to address someone like the right way when they have a disability is a PWD, which is people with disabilities, and OKU, which is orang kurang upaya.
oh, so they are interchangeable, just translated.
Yeah. English would be PWD, which is people with disabilities.
I've never heard this term before.
we only here listening to OKU.
Yeah, it's not OKU, it's a Malaysian term.
Malaysian term.
So like PWD is the
It's a
universal term?
universal term. But I guess in Malaysia, it is very derogatory if you use OKU because, you know, I see you do something stupid, they'll be like, wow, OKU ah.
Or like you're like
Yeah. So in the end, it becomes a very degrading term because people use it that way.
I guess everything is fine. Like depends on your meaning behind the word.
Yeah. I guess for us who has really accepted it, we don't find offense because it is the right term. I am an OKU, so I don't feel offended. But people who are like me, who hasn't accepted the fact that they might be an OKU, might find it offensive because maybe, I wouldn't say they are in a denial state, but they are trying to still believe that, you know, that they are normal. But I guess it's, everybody has their own journey in processing it lah. So this OKU term is actually here, there, neither there, nor there, you know.
Okay.
Thanks for
It's like
explaining.
a slur,
Thanks for
but not a slur also.
True. I mean like a play of words in a way.
So for High Rocks, could you run us through what you'll be doing in Singapore on the 28th,
9.
29th?
So basically, why it's called adaptive athlete, because we are not doing things that different. We are just adapting to the movement. So when I was introduced to High Rocks, I thought it was very, very challenging.
It looks challenging.
No, the
now.
movements are very challenging, but it's actually very simple movements. Even old people could do it.
Oh really?
You just have to train, yeah, because the movements are very simple. It's not very straining to the body also. Until you have to push lah, of course. But that's how it is. It's very open to anybody. So for like exercises like skis and rows, it's still pretty similar.
Ski is in the
Yeah,
pull down.
skis like that.
Rows
So I'm
is
just
in the-
seated, yeah. So it's the same. So I just don't squat or I just don't push. That's it.
What about the burpee and the frog jump?
So for burpees are more engaging to the core. So for me, the adapted movement will be to hold a wheelie for 40 meters without dropping.
Oh, wait, like this?
Yeah, 40 meters. You can
Isn't
drop.
that dangerous though? Like, what's you? And then you.
Yeah, so you have to train for it. So your core has to be tight to keep it, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you did train for that?
What the fuck?
What's that?
I have to.
Oh, my bad. I mean,
But yeah, so like for
I can't believe it
for
that you-
sled push, where people push the weights. For mine,
Pull.
no, it's towed onto my wheelchair, so it's
Ah.
still pushing also, and the pull is just pull seated pull. So for like lunges for me would be like Russian twisters. So it's from the side. I have to pull it.
I've seen it.
Yeah, and then move.
How
Mine
much
is
what's
just
the kg like?
same weight, 20 kg bro.
it's a lot.
And then I think after that would be wall balls. Wall balls same also. So it's the movements are practically about the same. It's just adapted to your needs. In a
So
sense,
like,
ah.
I'm aware of like sub 60, like below 1 hour.
Oh no, I'm not chasing.
What
that.
are you chasing for?
I'm chasing for sub 100. It's my
100
first
hours?
race. 100 minutes. Sub 100 minutes, so it's like an hour 40.
Bro, I just take my time, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done for today.
Yeah.
So you'll be pairing up with your friend, right?
No.
Solo?
Yeah, I'm doing solo. Yeah, I'm doing solo.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing solo. I'm not doing doubles.
You don't need no
Because you can't do. No, you can't do. I haven't asked. Because after this one, maybe I'll try and ask like, can I do doubles with my friends?
Ah,
Because but then you have to climb on their weight level. Lah. So cause I'm doing like what sled push now 75. So for them it would be like 100 plus.
I
You
got a
have to match the
question.
higher one.
oh.
Let's say I pair with you, for example, but I choose to pair using a wheelchair.
You can't.
Is that offensive? Or like,
No,
is
you
it
can't.
It's
No,
not
you just
allowed?
cannot lah.
You need a medical certificate from your doctors if you want to join that specific category.
I think that's a bunch of bullshit though. Like, I'm just doing it for awareness and to show like it's hard.
Yes, you can do it, but you cannot race in the actual event with the wheelchair.
What?
You can't lah, obviously. Okay, basically this whole thing, when you participate, it's like an MMR game. Yeah, you will have your stats online placed.
Really?
Yeah. So the High Rocks is very gamified, I feel.
Yeah,
That's good. That makes it more competitive.
Yeah, that's why. So you cannot. So you're like a Smurf.
I'm
yeah,
smurfing in the
it's
sense
perfect.
that I'm leveling the playing field and I'm not using my legs.
No, it's still different. That's why. It's very different. So each disability has its quirks and its downside. So every disability is actually unique. So for me, even I can't really use my hips also. My hips are actually, I have extra bone formations in my hips, so I can't actually bend my hips.
Oh,
Yeah, like this is the max I can bend already. I cannot lean forward.
Really,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Forever?
this is
Huh?
Forever?
I'm trying to see, like, if there's any orthopedic surgeon.
Wait, did that happen after?
Yeah. So like I think during the coma, it affected my brain or something, and it caused some reaction to
That is
start.
such a cool thing to think about, like coma and all that aspect.
Yeah,
But it's called like what? Neurology? The study of the brain.
Yeah, it is. So it's they don't have like a specific term for my sickness because they couldn't really solve it. They
You're
just
the
like
OG, the first one.
yeah, like just a special case of it's like the case that they couldn't solve. So
Special case.
yeah.
Hang on, but kind of curious, since you have gone through so much of a story from architecture, doing sports, having your new passion, doing these injuries, orang kurang upaya, Mr. OKU. What are your strengths and lessons that you gained throughout this whole process? From start to finish, like today, what is the strength that you gain?
I think for strength wise, I would say it's about perseverance and learning how to adapt. I guess it's coming to terms with knowing whether you want to do it or not and putting in the effort, because again, like simple things that you take for granted are now so damn difficult, and it's about appreciating what I have at the moment also, because in my state and condition, it can be hard to appreciate things really when you're sulking about life. But I feel I should still appreciate of what I have at least, you know. Because I can imagine there are probably people worse than me also. So I guess the strengths that probably I've learned is definitely learning how to adapt and learning how to persevere, because if you really don't put in the effort, I don't think you get results. Like even for work wise, like I have to be thick face, you know. If I don't put myself out there,
So like,
who the
in a
hell will
sense,
ask me to do things like this also?
Are you like taken for granted, or do people bully you in the workspace or like in a normal society? And, like, how do you respond to it?
How do I respond to it?
Are you like a person that
You
speaks your
nah.
mind, you know, stands their ground, or not stands, sits their ground?
Sit on the ground.
How
Actually,
about that?
honestly, I think I just can't be bothered in that sense, because honestly, what can I do also, you know, if he's so fixated on, or you know, bullying, or you know, giving that discrimination part, like, what can I honestly do? I'll just continue and live on with life.
It's like, what can you change and what you can't change?
Yeah, like it's about adapting again. It's about
Adaptive athlete.
it's about understanding what you can do and what you can't do and work from there. So, like jobs, if you don't want to take me, it's okay. I'll just try
Find
somewhere
another
else.
one.
Yeah, like eventually someone will hire me for me, I guess. So that's that also.
Have you ever tried like purposely leaving up your OKU on your resume and see if they will accept you?
I don't put it in. I don't have it in my resume.
But you say you put it for your photography resume, but why not your work resume?
No, as in, I don't tell them immediately, because why would I put it in also?
Yeah.
Like you said, I will only tell them if I made the cut to interview. It's like, oh, by the way, I'm on a wheelchair.
But you said you did it for your photography. What you said that you established that you are an OKU before you
Take up the job. Yes.
Or take up before you
I
take
take
up
up
the
the job.
So like you don't tell them on the resume first.
These are like, let's say people are looking at freelancers. Can I see your work? I send them my work. I don't straight tell them, yeah, I'm on a wheelchair.
That's not what I meant lah. Of course you send them at work.
Yeah,
You know,
so
you
I
talk a
show
bit.
them my work. They say they like it, then I'll clarify first, just so you know I'm on a wheelchair.
Oh.
Yeah.
But so for like for a work resume, it's not in your resume. Only
It's
after
not.
you pass the interview process,
Yeah.
then you say, or in person or whether it's online.
Yeah.
You tell them.
So that at
That
least-
is the professional way also. It's like, are you gonna tell like, oh, I'm actually ADHD on your resume?
I mean, ADHD is different, you know.
Yeah, so I guess there's different parts also. So you see, it's what you consider normal and what you consider not normal. And that's what society deems. What's normal and what's not normal.
Okay, that's a great transition for the next topic. About you said about what the perception, right, from people.
Yeah.
So like, how like let's say for everybody, since you are okay, there's different ways to think about it, but I would say you're fortunate enough to experience both sides of the spectrum. That you were an able-bodied person and now you're an OKU person. Some people are born OKU. That's their life. You've seen both sides of the world, and what would your thoughts on how would you educate those who are more fortunate, who haven't had the burden in the sense of experiencing such inconveniences to their life, which are taken for granted? What would you help? What would you say to help educate us?
Honestly, just be grateful for what you have. I think a lot of people take things for granted, and I guess it's, yeah, I still take things for granted sometimes also, even as I mean it's a normal thing, it's a day-to-day thing where you're like, oh shit man, I have to go do this also. But I guess it's how you see it. Like, I have the privilege to take things for granted. I have the privilege to be busy. I have the privilege to work and be busy, and that means I got something to do at least.
Some people are they need the necessities.
Yeah.
They can't take the necessities for granted, and that's
Yeah.
the worst
So-
off situation.
Yeah, so I guess if there's one thing is to be grateful and to know what you have at the moment, because you might just lose it tomorrow. Like for me, it was just in the span of 3 days, and then I woke up and then I lost everything.
But that's in general, like what people can have the mindset. But what I was trying to ask also was like towards people who are OKU, like because like having experience, having a short time around Taylor's in the wheelchair, it was one of the most inconvenient things I've done, other than taking the public transport, which is the bus or the train. That's a different topic for another day. But just having to try to navigate my way, which I would just, let's say this 10 meters, I would just walk in a few seconds. But I had to push up small indentations or small inclines in the ground.
Yeah, actually the ground, right? Do you feel like oh fuck, it's imbalanced?
Yeah, there are times when it's not leveled properly.
And it's taken for granted, yes, but really taken for granted for myself. Like that's why I, not to look to get the pity. I don't like people to pity me. That's the thing. But like I did it to experience, and I tried to open the door on the wheelchair, and Hayden was there with me. I purposely asked him to not open the door for me. I had to try and open and push myself. It wasn't easy. It was okay. It was flat. What if it's not flat?
Yeah, that's the
No,
thing.
the one that you went wasn't.
It's
Family
like,
Mart,
It's
yeah,
Family Mart,
yeah.
isn't.
it's
Yeah, I
okay,
know.
but like this can be steeper.
Yeah, you can. There are other places.
And like,
Bangsa Nexus.
like, do people wear gloves? Because like obviously very taxing on your hands.
After a while,
You adapt.
yeah, you adapt
You're
to
an
it.
adaptive athlete.
No lah, but I guess for normal day to day, I don't really use gloves.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's not anything crazy.
So like, you don't really have much to tell somebody to just be grateful. Is that?
Yeah, like that's all I have to say. I guess I wouldn't say I'm very new in this journey. It's only been 5 years. I'm sure there are more things to learn and to overcome. But for me, I'm at that stage where I feel like you should be grateful for the things that you have, and you should be grateful for the journey that you have and the community that you have, you guys and whatnot. Because
Hey,
getting emotional here. But yeah, actor. But yeah, like imagine if I don't have a community here, it'll be tough. Like people who can accept you.
For who you are.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be out.
I accept you, Gabe. Like, I don't look at you as like a clickbait or source of content. Obviously, for this, you are our content, but like, I'm not supposed this, and I'll still treat you as my friend. Like, I'm pretty sure.
What? Continue.
I'm pretty sure there are people in the past or like in your life that have taken you as an instrument for their own gain. Like, oh, look at me, I'm hanging out with an OKU person, I'm pushing you around, or like that would look like, oh, I'm such a nice person.
Yeah, I get what you
Like,
mean. I get what you mean.
Have you experienced that? Don't say who.
I don't think I have met someone who intentionally did it. Maybe they did and I wasn't aware. But
It's
so
very
far,
well at hiding it, huh?
I don't know lah.
Yeah, you know, because he's generally a very nice person and very open-minded, so he wouldn't care about this kind of things.
Yeah, I honestly don't care. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
if you wanna use me, you wanna get a girl hidden, use me What?
Or a guy.
Yeah, you go over and both you carry me, What? Hey,
Yo,
kind of thing
yo,
of me
yo,
haven't
yo,
went
yo,
eh.
yo, yo.
Hey, sorry, out and about. Out and about. Last one or?
Last one.
Oh.
Last thing before we kind of end. What is your... Since you have this platform of yours, you're doing freelancing already, what do you hope to achieve in the future with the platform you have? Like, because you yourself is a kind of, in a way, the mini influencer, but you're more connective to people. That's how I felt, to be honest.
Okay.
Because he's really inspiring. His
Gabe-
mentality is...
Gabe, every time I do my training in gym or whatever sports I do, and I complain, I'm like, I shut myself up. Like, bro, Gabe is doing high rocks. Like, come on, like I can't even complain nothing. Like, for real, like, just go through the pain, bro. Like, that's I tell myself. Like,
Honestly, you miss the pain when you're in my seat. But honestly, that's why I joined High Rocks also. Because I really miss the pain.
to remind yourself.
I love the pain last
You mean
time.
like the, you mean the pain or you mean the soreness of
the
it?
soreness and everything, like to actually feel that adrenaline, like you're out of breath, you're sore the next day. I missed
good,
it.
right? Was it
Yeah,
felt good?
it was amazing. Like after my first session, the drive home was so quiet because I was in pain, but I was like, oh shit, man, this feels good. Like I'm gonna come back next week, and that's how I came back to High Rocks.
So you gym once a week? Only?
I go to the gym. I go to my friend's place or my coach's place once a week, and then I train outside on the rest of the days. Yeah,
So what do you train? Like obviously no leg day, but like
yeah. Leg day is
What's the
overrated,
routine?
man.
huh?
Leg day is overrated. Leg day is damn overrated, man. Just to be fair, or just for your information, before I fell sick, I was an all leg day person. No arms day. So if you see my thighs last time, right, there is
Boom.
no way I could wear a regular jeans.
Baggy jeans.
I
white
have
fit.
to wear baggy jeans and white fit, and my arms will be so skinny.
How the table turned.
Yeah, right. That's why they all
Fuck
laugh.
your legs, give you arms.
Yeah. I was like, oh, but yeah, damn insane.
Okay, lah, before we kind of like
Yeah.
switch on to other
Yeah.
topics, but what you want to achieve having your platform, like your
I
overall
guess-
itself.
Other than showing that an OKU can take photos, I mean many OKUs can even. I guess it's about showing my perspective of the world also, and how I tell stories and how I can educate people with these photos. It doesn't have to be just I take photos of ramps. Actually that'd be funny. Actually my friend actually called it you should open this Instagram page and just take about shit ramps and call it what? Rampage.
Ooh.
Right?
I mean, it
As
aligns
your
with.
friend, please. Am I a friend?
Yeah.
Like,
You can
because,
do
like
it,
some
man.
people like
We can like do like we
no
can
like what I'm trying to say like
community source rampage.
like what I'm saying like shoot for it, man. Like for what we have here, it was a.
Hey,
it
this is the
wasn't
fourth
even-
shoot already.
Huh?
Shoot with a gun, shoot with a. Okay, sorry. I had to.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah.
Go for it.
Shoot,
Go for
yeah.
Like you say, never try, remember?
Yeah, sorry. So I'm like, yeah. That's
Gotta
why.
go out.
But yeah, I guess that's what I want to do with my platform also lah. Other than just showing my works also.
So for those who are like curious, we put Gabe's Instagram here, and also is it the same Instagram
Yeah.
handle
Yeah,
for
yeah.
photography? Also
Yeah.
there. So
POW
like, please get in contact.
photos. You know what POW stands for actually?
How?
Yeah, POW.
Wait, let me guess.
I'll let you guys.
Prisoner of war.
No.
Prisoner of war.
Why POW?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
You got uneducated in that sense.
I'm dumb. Sorry.
POW stands for point of view, not the V view, but the W view.
Oh,
Right.
that's insane. That's
Right.
insane. Rampage is crazy though.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah. So that's what I hope to do in my platform.
That's sick.
Yeah, like so far all the works that I've got also is because I really put myself out there. Because if you don't put yourself out there are a ton of normal people who probably take my job also.
True.
That goes for anything you do.
That's why. So what more in my situation if I don't put myself out there, how will people notice
So
me
you
also?
work twice as hard.
Yeah, you have to work twice as hard to get it. And then people will say things like, oh, he got it because he's an OKU.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's annoying. That's very annoying.
And people say, oh, he got it
How do
because
you
of OKU.
feel when someone says that?
I'll just be like, oh, okay, yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, that's a
Like-
good neutral way to just don't care lah. in the end
Yeah,
of the day,
like
just- you're not
if,
sure,
if
yeah.
I had to care about what everybody says about my work, I would not have started anything also.
I think that's the main problem about society these days. Not just our generation, like generation as a whole, people as a whole. They care. Or what I've learned in my camps as I was growing up, it's called image, fear of image.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
that's good.
And then also
Image.
it was a study. It was in a camp that was taught by me. It's like they interviewed a lot of millionaires and whatever wealthy people in higher places. They asked them what was one thing after your journey of achieving such monetary success
Yeah.
that you wish you knew earlier. And most of them said fear of image.
Yeah.
Of image. Like if I stopped caring about what people think, I would have done this. I would have
Yeah,
started
you
this.
have start doing it, but because you fear what other people think of you, and that just stops you from doing it because you're scared that somebody will judge you. But in the process, like everybody has the same thought. So why don't you just start doing it and think later? Same if you go to the gym,
People will
scared to-
stare.
yeah, you're gonna stare. People are gonna stare. You're scared of doing it. Then you will never touch that machine, and you will never start gaining.
I feel like that was me for a very large portion of my life. But
I'm sure that
For
is for a
everyone.
lot of people. Like even for me, like let's say, put this shit aside lah. Even before I fell sick, I think I have this image thing also. But it comes to a point in life where you will have a canon event where you realize, you know what? Like, how long are you gonna stay like this? You know?
Like, when am I gonna start living for myself?
Yeah,
Like
like
something that just clicked.
yeah, it's like, do you think you can do this for another 30 years?
And there's some people, there's a term called people pleasers.
Yeah.
But it's not entirely a bad thing. But if you're just living a life pleasing other people, and then let's say you do that and you do get to high places, obviously by pleasing people, in like not a sexual way lah. Of course there are people that do that in a sexual way, but like obviously you will get some amounts of success. But like when you're rich and powerful, you never really did anything for yourself. Like there's a lot of people who are rich, but they're not fulfilled.
Yeah.
You know. And for me, rich, I believe in myself that I can reach rich in money, but personally I would like to be rich in other things, life and family. But I would love to be fulfilled. And
Yeah.
my goal is like putting myself first nowadays. It's not even selfish. It's not selfless. Like not to be like I don't want to hang out with you. But maybe I just want some time to rest. You know, it's been a very stressful week. And I think like people need to take that into account. Like of course you may look rude, like these guys keep avoiding me, you know. And
Is it recording?
Why are you touching my meow meow? You see the meow meow? The bar is playing up and down.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
so that done it already. Like let's say your time is about to end. I'm not asking you like okay, let's say like you have few last words to leave for the next future generation or people who are watching or listening. What would you instill in their minds?
If you never try, you never know.
That's great.
I think,
With that being said, what?
So thank you for watching today's episode. We'll catch you in the next one. Thank you again for watching today's podcast. And I want to say just click here for more and click here to subscribe. Sorry. Click here for more. Click here to subscribe. Here.
I'm roll out of this shot.
That's sick. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick.